Hi, I'm Allie. Join me as I show you how to do this Starlight Bugle bracelet, which you do have materials in your treasure box, but if you need them, let me show you how. Click on the link in the description below to go to our website. Then click on the Add All Materials to Cart button. If any items are out of stock, don't worry. Just pick your favorite alternative from the options displayed. All right, now let's get started making our project. All right, since these are just simple materials that we're trying to show that you can use, I'm using 2 needles and I'm putting 3 of my 11-0 seed beads, you can use 8-0 seed beads too, doesn't matter, onto a needle. Now I have 2 needles, meaning I have 1 piece of thread, but I have a needle on each end of that 5-foot piece of thread, and I'm dropping those 3 beads to the bottom. I'm going to be using a cup button, and I'm going to put 1 needle through one hole, 1 needle through the other hole, and I'm going from the front to the back of that cup button, letting that drop in there. From here, I'm going to use 1 and 2 of my 11-0s on either needle. So both needles get 2 11-0s. From here, we're going to start that crisscross process. So I'm going into my 6mm crystal, and this first one is going to be the only one that I do not crisscross. So I'm going to take both needles through that 6mm bicone in the same direction. Reason being is because it makes it nicer when I put the loop on to go around the button. From here, we are going to separate out our needles, 1 to one side, 1 to the other side. 2 beads go on the right, 2 beads go on the left, and then we are going to start with our bugle beads. Now these are 6mm bugles. Again, you can do the same thing with the 3mm. You can also do it with tublets as well. We're using the bugles because they were in this month's subscription box. Different color that I didn't have on hand here, but same idea. 2 of those get added on, and then we're going to use 1 and 2 more 11-0s on both needles. And then we are going to add 2 more bugles, 1 on each needle. Just like that. So we have on basically 2 seed beads, 2 bugles. And the next thing we're going to do is pick up 1 seed bead on the right, 1 seed bead on the left, and now we're going to crisscross through a seed bead. Meaning 1 needle goes from the right side towards the left, and this other needle is going to come from the left and go towards the right. I am using size 8 dragon thread, and I'm using it in the green colorway. I want the size 8 here because it helps with that stiffness. That creates my first little pocket, which we'll go back and add our 6mm bicone to the center of as we come down a second time. From here, we are going to simply do the exact same thing now over and over. 1 11 on each side, followed by bugle, 2 seed beads, bugle, and then 1 seed bead. Going to do that on the right. Now we're going to do it on the left. 1 seed bead, bugle, 2 seed beads, bugle, 1 seed bead. After we have that center line then on each needle, now we're going to do our crisscross. 1 needle going from right to left and the other from left to right, crisscrossing as we go. As we crisscross them, we just do a nice tight pull. That'll bring those threads down together, and that creates our second little diamond pocket. You're going to do this the whole way along the bottom of the bracelet. I'm going to do mine for about 6.5 inches, and then I'm going to get ready to add my loop for my button to fit inside.
Rediscover your creativity. Make piece after beautiful piece with over $100 of premium beads for less than $35 a month. Subscribe quarterly and get a free bead on it board plus a $65 pattern collection. The Dahlia Fields Treasure Box from PotomacBeads. Subscribe today.
Once you have your bracelet as long as you need to, you have 2 seed beads coming out either side here, like we did at the start. We're going to grab our 1 6mm bead, and just like we did previously, we are going to go through that bead in the same direction and drop that down on your bracelet. Now what we're going to do is pick up a bunch more seed beads, and we are going to make the loop before coming back down the bracelet. So generally speaking, with a cup button, you're going to be doing between 28 and 32 beads. It's just kind of how big you want your loop to be. I like my loop to be as small as possible, but still go around the button. I find that's helpful to keep your bracelet on. You don't want it too tight or you're going to be stretching that every time you put the button and take it on or off. You're just dropping these seed beads. You can see I just have one needle in hand and I'm just putting those beads on. If you are not doing a button and you're doing a clasp, I would suggest that at the start here, where you have your button, that you would have put on a wire guard or wire guardian there to start. What that's going to do is allow you to go in and attach the clasp with a jump ring after, or you can attach right to your other piece. Now that I have my loop for my button here, I'm actually going to take like 3 of those off. I'm going to take the needle that I added these to, and I'm going to feed it back down through that 6mm bicone. On the other side, I'm going to take the needle and I am going to reinforce this loop, going through all of those beads as well with the other thread and needle. Other thread and needle, go through these, and then likewise, they are going to come down through the bicone on the opposite side. One thing to make sure as you're doing this, don't skip a seed bead, because if you do skip a seed bead, it's going to stick out awkwardly on the loop at the end. If you really want to enforce it more, you can take that thread and needle and go back through those seed beads, just looping around one more time. I'm going to go back through that bicone. We pull this thread here, not getting it hooked onto my bead mat. Pull the other thread to get rid of any extra thread that you may have showing. And now we're going to come down the project. As we come down the project, we are going to go down through on the right-hand side my 2 beads here, going through my bugles and my coming out after the 11-0 on the right side. And then we're going to get our needle on the left side to come out in that same exact position on the left side. All right, now that we are out of both of our bugle beads and 11-0 seed beads along the side, I'm going to put on my thread and needle, doesn't matter which one first, 111, 1 6mm bicone, 1 11-0 seed bead. This thread and needle is currently on the right-hand side. I'm going to go diagonal over to the left, and I'm going to go through the 11-0 and the bugle on the left-hand side. That's going to pop that bicone right in the middle. Now the one that's on the left, we are going to repeat with. We're going to go through the 11 bicone 11 over to the other side, kind of pulling it towards the middle there, and then down the 11-0 and the bugle. And at the same time, if you want to, we've got to work our way the whole way over. Sometimes you can sew right in a line nicely. We're going to work our way the whole way over to the next opening to plop our crystal in the interior. On this side, same thing here, taking our needle and our thread down through the piece, down through the 11 that crisscrosses in the middle, 11, bugle, 11. Pull that out, and then once again, same thing, 11, 6, 11. The needle that's on the right goes over to the left, and the needle that's on the left will go over to the right side after we cross through those middle beads. As you get to the end, the really nice thing with 2-needle project is when you are finished, you just basically finish off with 1 strand. And this other strand here, I've gone through my 6mm bicone. I'm working my way up through the seed beads, leading to my button, which is going to reinforce that thread that's going through the button to get 1 more strand. And if you want to go in and reinforce going back down through the bracelet, you can certainly do that. And when you do that, what I would do is actually pop in another little 11. I'll show you what I mean. That if you go back down the bracelet, pop an 11-0 seed bead in between here. That'll form more of that diamond shape if you want. But right here, I have 2 strands going through there. I'm just going to take these 2 thread ends and I'm going to cross over and do just a simple knot and knot those to finish this Starlight bugle. Couple knots. If we want to, we can separate out the thread. I'm just going to go right in with a burner and I'm going to burn off that extra thread. Down it goes. And that finishes this really simple bracelet the materials you have in your subscription boxes. Thanks so much for joining in this simple Starlight Bugle bracelet. It's a really cute one. You can make it into an anklet, into a choker, into a bracelet, and have fun changing up the colors. Remember, if you do want to check out the treasure box, go ahead and go back to the website linked below the video in the description and check out all the great things that you can get every month coming to you as a surprise. Thanks so much for joining in. Make sure you give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to stay tuned for more inspirational designs.